In this video, you will learn how to move your troops and acquire a target. I set this board up so that the U.S. Airborne would have plenty of cover as they assault this German bunker. In this shot, you will notice that the bunker embrasure has the barrel of an MG42 protruding. Inside the bunker, you can see the occupants with the MG42 and 2 assistants. I've task organized the U.S. soldiers into 3 fire teams. Each fire team has a commander. Because these are airborne units, there is no troop quality lower than professional. So that I can easily identify my commander within each fire team, I have marked a black dot on the label. The cup contains 9 chits. When all of the chits have been drawn, the turn is over. Once the team members have had an opportunity to task organize their forces and consult and create a strategy, it's time to begin the game. This is done by drawing the first chit. The first chit is a 2, and that corresponds to regular troop quality. Because all of the airborne are professional and higher, every one of them may act. Final Combat uses a 1-to-1 ground scale with King and Country miniatures, which are 60 millimeters. We use 1 inch to represent a yard. Because some of the miniatures are posed kneeling, I use a standing counter to indicate his posture. I also use walk to indicate the speed at which the miniature is moving. This center group has line of sight to the bunker. In order to determine if the men can see the bunker, I first have to measure the distance. Remembering that 1 inch represents 1 yard, the distance from the bunker to the soldier who is looking is 57 inches, or 57 yards. I'm fairly certain that he can see the bunker. At this point, seeing the bunker is not as important as seeing the gunner. So the trooper is going to look through one obstacle. He has a leader who can see what he can see, but he's walking. I've used the target acquisition spreadsheet on my laptop, and after calculating all those numbers, I've determined that he needs a roll of 1, 2, or 3 on a D20. The trooper is a professional. He needed a 1, 2, or 3 on a D20. Because he's professional, he gets 3 rolls to acquire the target. I rolled a 1, a 2, and an 18. So he sees the German gunner. The German gunner will also attempt to spot the U.S. airborne trooper. From 57 yards, looking through 2 obstacles without a leader, he will need a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on a D20 in order to spot. The gunner is a veteran, and he will get 4 rolls to acquire the target. A 1, 3, 1, and 4 is good enough to spot the entire fire team.
Stolz sind die